Oh, for Pete's sake. I say that because I live in Minnesota. Oh, for the love of Pete. So here's Pete. And I have 10% health, so I'm just about to die horribly. When Peter the puppy gets hurt, or when you get hurt, no, when he gets hurt, in other words, when he falls down a crack here, he turns into a flying, giant, horrible, purple puppy of doom and grabs you in his teeth and does 10% health damage to you while carrying you back to the beginning of whatever segment you are on. There we go, I'm dead. Because I had 10% life. Okay, let's try that again. Much better. When the UFOs show up, shoot them immediately. Otherwise, they will do far more damage than 10% to you. So, you know, it doesn't really matter. Here's an example. I believe it's 20%. And even if he ends up doing 10% to you, as a result of you avoiding the aliens, it is worth it. Of course, there I got the worst of both worlds. As far as these meteors are concerned, in general, it's fine to just fire to the upper right, because those are the only ones that would hit you anyway. And as much as you might worry about Peter Puppy getting hurt by meteors, apparently he is just completely immune to them. There was a total example of me just hitting the completely wrong button there. I wanted to do something, I just didn't know what it was. Here we have the demonically possessed, I don't know, cement mixers? A really cool idea, not terribly well realized. I mean, you'd expect a demonically possessed cement mixer to do more than just walk back and forth and stick his tongue out at you, but that's what they do. And what, demonically possessed cement mixers are doing on Mars is anybody's guess. They totally had not much space for sounds in this cartridge. So the yip sound that he makes when you whip him is totally the beginning of the yippee sound that you make when you pick up a gun. I think that's sort of funny. Okay, now we come to the most insanely difficult portion of the level. Maybe not yet. We're getting very close to the most insanely difficult part of the level. And it looks very similar to that where it starts. This level is a lot longer than it really needs to be. Wonderful concept for a level. Just a little long. Uh-oh. Anybody to shoot over here? Anybody to shoot? Oh, I didn't shoot him. Once he's swallowed by a plant, you know you're going to take 10% damage anyway, but it's going to be a little bit, so you've got time to, look ahead and see if there's anything you want to do. Shoot some aliens, tip some platforms, something like that. Because it's always better to shoot the aliens now than later. You can very easily be spat out right into the abyss right there. So if you happen to die in that segment, if you happen to take damage in that segment, make sure that you're pushing the thing to the right. Did he spit out that alien? I didn't know he could even grab the alien. Make sure you're pushing to the right or you may just simply die. are now at the most difficult portion of this level. Yep, here we are. I never make it past this without making at least one of 10 mistakes once. Without making at least 10 mistakes, one each, if not several times. And there are just so many mistakes to make. If you whip him too late, then he ends up going too far forward, and when you step on this platform here, he gets catapulted into the abyss, and then he damages you. You have to shoot this plant before he gets there. No, you don't. Actually, that was a horrible mistake. Okay, let me see if I remember what I'm supposed to do properly here before I start telling you. The only way I've ever gotten past this is by, in fact, not letting him get past this plant. By letting the plant grab him. And when the plant grabs him, he will kill the plant. You will take 10% damage, but it's worth it because he kills the plant and you don't have to deal with it in the future. Okay, on the next round through, there's another plant. There it is. Go ahead and let him get that plant too. Grab the extra guy, shoot the UFO, take the 10% damage, and we're on to round 3. I mean, you know, if you were doing this perfectly, this would be your 3rd time through. Hello, cat. You come to sit on the remote control? That's the other mistake that you can quite easily make. If you're standing too far down on the platform, you hit the wrong button. If you're standing too far down on the platform, you won't actually manage to get your whip to connect with Peter. And then he won't jump, and he'll just walk off the end happily, and he will die horribly. There we are. The rest of the level is so much easier compared to that it's just, okay, there's a big abyss, so I'm going to make a leap of faith. That's generally a good rule. If there's a leap of faith to be made, make it. And whip the puppy. Oh, and I'm at the end of the level. Now, there is an advanced version of this level. I've never bothered to even play it. If you want to get there, whip him right about now and he'll jump over his house. But I don't want to play it. I'm going to get these guns and go. Bye! One more time. Try not to have to fight Psycrow. Please. Go. Nope, got it. And I missed mine. And I hit an asteroid. Oh, I'm so gonna have to fight Psycrow. Like I said, the asteroids have a relatively small collision field, so you're far more likely to run into one that you weren't intending to by moving than to run into the one that you were trying to avoid in the first place. So move as little as you feel necessary. Grabbed the wrong one. And I was moving all over the place. Oh! This is going to be painful. Nope, I'm going to have to fight Psycrow. I would probably lose like 2 or 3 guys trying to fight Psycrow. Because now, at this point, I've got to hit him twice more than I had to hit him last time. Wish me luck. Health. I'm just gonna die. And I've got a few extra guns, but there's just no way I'm gonna survive for long with 18% health. 8% health. No percent health. See there, I was totally just aiming for him and I ran into him and just as he was waking up and he did me damage. I think also he stays stunned for less time as the levels get higher. Just like adds insult to injury. So really a very big price to have to pay for just losing a race. Nope. Totally, completely out of guns. See, yeah, if you're running really fast, then the hook can miss you a little. Just letting my gun charge up a little bit. Just a little. See, now I'm just going to start taking damage, and there's not much I can do about it because I don't have any guns. It's been like the entire game running backwards and forwards here, but it only works if he's above you. Nope. And my thumb's getting tired. I've vowed not to use pause in this game though, so I'll just have to fight Psycrow with an enfeebled thumb. Okay, one little strategy detail, never fight him all the way to the edge of the level because then you can't actually see where he is when he's unconscious, and it's very hard to, it's even harder to hit him if you can't see where he is. Let's try that again. Only this time with only 3 guys left.